Hellraiser.
Hellraiser 1 and 2 were like the scariest movies of that time. I mean, these freaking demons, and a lot of people don't realize this, but Pinhead wasn't actually called Pinhead at first. Okay, that came along later.
A lot of the movies have Pinhead, crazy guy. He's got pins coming out of his head. I mean, that's, need I say more?
Razor is just one of those movies that wow, I couldn't believe that they went there and they did that. And yeah, it was just yeah, those creatures, those demons, man, sick, twisted. I guess that's what a horror movie should be.
And the special effects, I thought it was absolutely amazing. The special effects back then compared to now, it just takes so much more creative genius to put those kind of special effects together to make a body resurrect from nothing, you know, to pull itself together and form something. I mean, it's just, they did all those effects by hand with, you know, stuff you find in your pantry and your, you know, your hall closet or your underneath your sink. I mean, it just amazes me. The special effects in that still blow me away. I just don't think they can outdo those kinds of effects with computers. It's not possible. That's why those movies are classics, and because it's so hard to replicate that realism to those effects, the computers will never be able to compare, at least not in our generation.
The dialogue is so weird, and it's not a scary movie. It's more or less, it makes you cringe because of what it's about. It's about, you know, the line between pleasure and pain, basically about self-mutilation and all that stuff. And I mean, hell, in the beginning somebody gets ripped apart by, you know, hooks. You know, of course they come back and then start killing people. The score is amazing in the movie. Everything's great, and I gotta say, I love the original, but I think the second one is even better. It just adds a lot more to it. It makes Julia, I believe her name is, the stepmother from the first one, like kind of the main villain. Her, you know, helping the doctor find the Leviathan, you know, her master in hell, and you know, it just adds another feel to the movie. And I think if you watch both those movies back to back, it's just a really fun ride of macabre and horror, and just a really cool, eerie movie that I don't think has ever been matched. I think if they even remake it, they add CG to it, it wouldn't work. But to this day, it's one of probably the most eerie, macabre movies out there.